sponsor of Rising Stars.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight on our second live show of Digicel Rising Stars, brought to you in association with Blue and, of course, Liat and the Guardian Media Group. I'm Sarala Ram-Logan, and last week you met the first 6 of our 12 finalists, and we had an amazing show. Tonight promises to be just as exciting as we meet the second 6 finalists. Get to know them and hear them sing for your votes. Are you ready? But before we continue with tonight's show, we need to find out who you chose from our first 6 finalists to make it through to the next round.
To God be the glory. To God.
And you lose the one you wanted, 'cause he's taking you for granted. Everything you had got destroyed.
When you believe in things that you don't understand, you would suffer. Superstition ain't the way.
I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. I must imagine you there.
I want you to stay. When you want it the most, there's no easy way out. When you're ready to go and your heart's acting out, don't give up on your faith.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the 4 contestants with the highest votes from our very first live show.
To God be the glory. To God.
When you believe in things that you don't understand, you would suffer. Superstition ain't the way.
I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. I must imagine you there.
When you want it the most, there's no easy way out. When you're ready to go and your heart's acting out, don't give up on your faith.
Of course, we also have our judges, and they are only too happy to voice their opinions and help guide our contestants on their way in becoming the next Digicel Rising Star. Glenda Collins, Johnny Gonzalez, and Michael Salikram. So, judges, I mean, what do you think of the choices that Trinidad and Tobago has made? Johnny?
Okay, it's always tough to have to say goodbye to anyone in the show, but the point is that I want all those who did not make it through, just think of this as a stepping stone. Keep doing what you're doing, keep working on your craft, and bounce back better than you did before.
I got you. Thank you. Glenda?
How the votes go is always a little bit, disappointing to see someone of that standard go, but somebody has to. But I am enjoying the show this year like I've never enjoyed the show. I am enjoying that talent up there.
Right. Michael, how do you feel about, the 2 that were sent home, the 4 that are making it through?
You know, it's so early in the program, and yet to me it seems like we're already at the final level. But my advice is keep working very hard, and there are many more Digicel Rising Stars episodes and series coming up. So don't give up, keep working, and you'll get there. Good luck.
Thank you very much, judges. Now, tonight we're going to meet our second set of 6 finalists, and here they are. Now, contestants, it's your turn to choose which of the 3 judges you want to work with over the coming weeks to hone your skills. Now, will you choose the performer, Michael Salikram, the singer, Glenda Collins, or the producer, Johnny Gonzalez? Now, just before you came on stage, you took a number from our hats, yeah? Now it's time for you to look at those numbers. And with the contestant, look at those numbers. With the contestant with number 1, come forward and tell me whose team you would like to be on. Who has number 1? All right, so whose team do you wish to be on?
I would like to work with Johnny.
So we've got one for Johnny. Thank you very much.
I chose Johnny because he's a local producer with a wealth of knowledge and experience within the Caribbean sound genre, and that is the market that I would really like to penetrate.
So we're looking for number 2. Malaika, number 2. All right, Malaika, so who will you choose to work with and take you on your journey to become the next Digicel Rising Star?
I think I'll go with Miss Glenda.
Glenda.
I chose Glenda as my choice of judge for the show because I'm excited to hear what she has to say to me about my performances. I admire her blunt and very straightforward reactions to everything, and she's as real as it gets.
Who has number 3? Rochelle. Rochelle, who would you like to work with?
Michael.
Thank you very much.
The reason I chose Michael is because he's definitely known this show business. I want to be able to grasp each lesson that he will teach me. I want to learn from him as much as possible and just go forth hard in any competition.
Contestant, well, number 4, I should say. Yeah? Number 4. Who would you like to work with?
Miss Glenda Collins.
Miss Glenda Collins.
I chose Mrs. Glenda Collins because with her I would be given the opportunity to learn and grow vocally, and that's my main objective in this competition.
Who has number 5? All right, Tisha. So you only have 2 options. It's Michael or Johnny. Who would you like to work with? Who do you think is going to help you the most?
I choose Johnny.
All right, Johnny.
I chose Johnny because I believe that he would be able to push me and help me to improve as a performer, not only vocally, but also in terms of stage presence.
So Stefan, if you want to step forward, that means you have number 6 in your hand, but unfortunately it means you don't have a choice, but we're pretty sure that Michael is going to help you along your way to become the next Digicel Rising Star. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Thank you very much.
I did not get a chance to choose, but I have absolutely no problem in working with Michael because I know that he's a great dancer and he will teach me a lot of stage presence and stage performance. So I'm really looking forward to work with Michael.
Now there's a special place just backstage where the contestants collect their thoughts before coming on stage and where we get to know them a little better. And there's also a special guy there by the name of Chris. Let's join him in the blue room.
Thank you, Saraga. We're going to have a great time here tonight. I'll be chilling with the contestants and asking some questions, getting to know them a little better. I also have some really, really cool things to show you as well. Blue phones are now available in all your Digicel stores. And there's so many models, so many different types of blue phones that there's definitely one there for you. You need to go check them out if you haven't done that already. Anyway, we'll talk about that a bit later. Back to you, Saraga.
So as you can see, we're going to have fun tonight, and I'm so glad you could join us here on Digicel Rising Stars. Now don't go anywhere because right after this break, we have got our very first performer. Welcome back to Digicel Rising Stars, brought to you in association with Blue. Now we're starting off with a bang tonight, and trust me, because I saw those rehearsals. Let's go backstage and meet our first contestant for this evening, Malaika Valentine, who's backstage with Chris in the blue room.
Thanks, Saraga. Malaika, now, we know you carrying that Trini flag real high.
Yes, indeed.
Why? What was he thinking behind, doing a Trini style music, both at the auditions and now you're at the live?
I like to start at home. If I have a choice, I would start with local music and be patriotic to the event, and then there could always be a change.
So on that change, so you're saying there might be a bit of a contemporary flavor
Yes,
to look forward to?
I don't think I would stay calypso.
Nice. All right, cool. If you guys want to know a little bit more about Malaika, check this out.
I'm Malaika Valentine. I am 26 years old. I like anything sporty, outdoor activities, socializing with people, meeting new people, and I have a passion for music. I live Gasparilla, San Fernando. Rising out of the ghetto of third world stagnation. I started singing when I was in primary school, St. Gabriel's Girls. Just a little calypso competitions here and there, nothing major. Everybody plays the fool sometimes. Singing is like home for me. It really gives me that free spirit to just be. It's another way to express myself, so I love it. Hi guys, I'm Malaika, and I'll be singing for you David Rudder's Calypso music. Good evening to all. Can you hear a distant drum bouncing on the latter of a melody? Yeah, yeah. And as a rhythm tell you come, 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 does it make you do a dance to the symphony? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Does it tell you that your heart is a fire? Oh yeah. And does it tell you that your pain is a liar? Yeah. Does it wash away all your unruly? Well, are you ready for a brand new story? Yeah. Calypso, calypso, calypso music. Hey. Yeah, 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 yeah. Calypso, calypso, calypso. I really dim music. I really dim. Singing oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, calypso. Yeah. Singing oh yeah, calypso. I said that I am the seed of the growling tiger now. I got to sing oh yeah, calypso. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, Malaika sure raised the hairs on my skin and certainly set the bar for tonight's performances. Judges, what are your thoughts? Michael, I want to start with you.
Well, I really want to share the same sentiments like you. You did raise these here. Well, not much here, but whatever. Malaika, you are such a beauty to look at. You sang with such effortless ease, and you know, you didn't overperform. You didn't try to outperform yourself. You let your voice take charge, and oh my God, I could hear you sing all night. Well done.
Johnny.
What inspired you to pick David Rudder?
I think I'm a big fan of his music to start with, and I wanted to start off the show's runnings with a local song.
Yeah.
So I just went through and decided.
I thought it was a great choice of song for you. The only thing that I wished is that because I watched your first performance and I watched your performance here tonight, and I found it was a little too cocktail party-ish performance. I just figured you could have put a lot more into that performance, and it was just kind of like, you know, like I'm afraid to break out, like I'm just in a refined spot, and this is where I'm going to be, and this is what I'm going to do in that spot. And I don't want you to set any limitations on yourself when you're on stage.
Sure.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thanks, Johnny. Glenda.
Okay, cocktail party. All right. Malaika, I am honored that you chose me to work with you. How long have you been singing?
Wow.
Since you come out of the womb.
Yeah.
Because when you sing, it's not an effort for you. Yeah, it's not an effort for you. What I would like to work on you with is getting you to step outside of that comfort zone that you are in right now, where it's so effortless.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
Out of the
no, but you
cocktail.
said cocktail. That didn't make any sense to
makes
me.
sense.
No.
Yes, it does.
So anyway, so you have to step outside of your comfort zone. I would like to
Which is the
challenge you
cocktail party.
for the next.
Which is the cocktail
Yeah.
party.
Remember, it is you and only you who can ensure that Malaika is back on this stage next week. And there's only one way that you can do that. You need to vote. Simply call 7807 or send a text message with the word VOTE if you want Malaika Valentine to remain in the competition. That number again is 7807. Now you can vote as often as you wish between now and noon on Saturday. It's time for contestant number 2, Tisha Gittins from Canopia, and she's backstage with Chris in the blue room.
Thanks, Saraga. Tisha, how would you feel if when you walk out on stage tonight, you forget the words?
I would be nervous. However, I would make up words.
You'd make up words.
Yes.
Has it ever happened to you before?
Yes, it has happened. Singing in church, I forgot the words and I made up words.
Right there on the
Hopefully-
spot.
Yeah, hopefully nobody knew.
Wow. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen tonight, right?
No, it won't.
Nice, nice. If you guys want to know a little bit more about Tisha, check this out.
My name is Tisha Gittins. I am 19 years old and I am from Chagonas. I like karate, poetry. I love writing poetry. And I love singing, dancing. When I sing, that's my happy place. That's where I just go free and enjoy life, basically. Forget everything else. That's my world.
How about love, 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 love?
Besides singing, I love karate. Actually, this year, I went to the US Open tournament and we did really well. I got 2 first place and a 3rd in the US Open tournament. It is kind of weird to sing and do karate at the same time, but yes, I can sing and do karate. I'm a survivor, I'm not no giver, I'm not no stopper, I'm going harder. I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it. I'm a survivor, keep on surviving. My name is Tisha Gittins, and I will be singing I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. I grew strong, I learned how to get along. And you see me, somebody new. I'm not that chained up little person who has time for you. I used to spend so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry, but now I hold my head up high. Gonna go, walk out the door, just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcomed anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to break me with goodbye? Did you think I'd crumble? I lay down and die. Oh no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'm staying alive. I got all my life to live, and I got so much love to give. I will survive.
Now, I'm not sure if Tisha was ever afraid or ever petrified of a stage, but judges, should she survive?
Tisha, I know you, and I know you to be a really good singer. I know you to be a good singer. I know you have a fabulous voice. What was plaguing you up there tonight was the tuning with the music. The music was actually in one key and you were in another key. Were you hearing yourself up there?
Yes.
Were you? Yeah, it was really under pitched. Okay, all of it was under pitch.
Yeah, but not a whole key.
Well, a half a tone is a different key, Johnny.
Not a half tone.
B to B flat, or whatever the key is. It's two different keys, but it was under pitch. Barring all that, because we are performers and we know sometimes we have that up there, your performance was spectacular. But for me, it was just too underpitched. It made me very uncomfortable.
Michael.
Maybe you can work with her with that.
Well, I kind of have to wait until they finish fight. but
Go
I think
ahead.
they're finished. I think you're good.
Go ahead.
Apart from that little concern that they have, I think you are amazing. I think that performance was really good. Your voice is really strong. Really, really good. I don't want this to keep you back. I want to see you here again. All right? And I think you have a lot to bring towards this competition, and we'll show them pitching people, see what's going on.
Johnny, let's hear your feedback.
Okay, now before I get into it, I just want to ask you a question. I want you to just say, because I know the answer already. How old are you?
I'm 19.
19 years old, okay? So she's young, first of all. And I am telling you, for 19 years old, to put on that type of performance, that was blow mine. Because she has, in this performance that she did here today, she has some of the things that people in this industry who are professionals are not doing yet. And I agree that the key, the pitching, there was a pitching problem. I would say like it's definitely out of pitch in some parts, but not a whole different key like Glenda says, just flattened parts. But we are going to work on that and we are going to fix it. But other than that, first of all, I want to also give kudos to our musical director, Joey Ningwai, because that is some amazing, amazing arrangements that are going down here with these entertainers. And what you did there was blow mine.
All right, so Tisha's very survival is at stake, and you can save her. You can vote for Tisha and ensure that she's back here next week to be part of our top 8. To vote, simply call or text the word VOTE to 7808. And remember, you can vote as often as you like. If you want to see more of Tisha Gittins, then remember 7808. Thank you, Tisha. We're off to a great start here on Digicel Rising Stars, brought to you in association with Blue and, of course, Liat and the Guardian Media Group right here on CNC3. Now, the ladies sure seem to have taken over tonight. In fact, there's only one gentleman singing tonight, and what a gentleman he is. Our next contestant is Stefan Furlong, and he's backstage in the Blue Room.
Thanks, Saraga. Now, Stefan, last week, one man made it through among the sea of women.
Yeah.
Clearly being the only man in the crew, it paid off for him. You think that'll pay off for you this rounds?
Yeah, I really do think that it will pay off for me. All I'm going to do is do my best, put my best foot forward, and hopefully I'll make it through to be the next Digicel Rising Star of 2013.
Nice. Stefan, how long in the singing game, boy?
I would say from the age of 7. My grandmother used to sing all the time, so I just picked it up, and from there went straight on. And never stopped.
Well, if you guys want to know a little bit more about Stefan, check this out.
My name is Stefan Furlong. I am 28 years old, and I'm from Harmony Hall, Marabella.
Destiny beckoned, I never reckoned second best.
I work at Custard as an electrical technician, and I go to school at Custard doing a bachelor's in music.
I think about it every night and day, spread my wings and fly away.
A song that best represents me, I would say, is My Way from Frank Sinatra, because no matter what I do in life, I love to do it my way. You know, I love to put my all into it, put my own version, my own swing, and make it me. In the next 5 years, I could see myself being a professional entertainer, performer, and also vocal coach. Hi, my name is Stefan Furlong, and I will be singing I Write the Song. and I wrote the very first song. I put the words and melodies together, a music, and I write the song. I write the songs that makes the whole world sing. I write the songs of love, special things. I write the songs that makes the young girls cry. I write the songs, I write the songs. I write the songs that makes the whole world sing. I write the songs of love, special things. I write the songs that makes the young girls cry. I write the songs, I write the songs. I am music and I write the song.
Wow, Stefan, now I know you didn't write that song, but you might as well have. It seems you're scripting your destiny tonight. And what about that little two-step happening there, that little move you put down?
I'm trying something.
So, judges, what did you think of Stefan's performance? Johnny, I want to start with you.
All right, Stefan, first of all, when you came out tonight, because I watched the previous performance and I was saying, oh my God, I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. I hope Stefan is going to sing in key. And not only did you sing in key, you sang with so much feeling. Oh, I mean, wow, that was just fantastic emotion. Nice, really, really good performance. So I was really, really entertained. And I don't know how people at home are going to choose someone. This is tough. Really good work. Really good work.
Yes, Stefan. You know, people probably, I hope people remembered how often you auditioned for this show. Yes, you auditioned for a number of years, which is inspirational to people out there who think we come in and we never make it on. Yeah, you're an inspiration right now because that performance, that arrangement of that song was absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. Michael, you did well for yourself. You're in the running.
Michael, let's hear
You're in the running.
Well, you know, it's really nice when you hear my friends comment on a total positive level, which means that it says something really, you know, that there is potential, you know. And I could see that you really love this, because that's why, as Glenda said, you know, you keep trying year after year, and you never know this could be your time. And I see you have some dance move in there, so it's less work for me. Perfect choice of song. And I think you really show another side to yourself and what you could do. So let's hope that people vote for you and together we could make great things happen.
Thank you so much.
Now it's time for you to write this number down, or better yet, put it straight on your phone and save it, because you know you're going to use it again and again. The number to call or text the word VOTE to is 7809. That number, 7809, is going to be Stefan's number for the rest of the series, so you'd better remember it. Use it right now and vote for Stefan Furlong. Thanks, Stefan.
Thank you so much.
Now, I know that Chris in the Blue Room has something very cool he wants to share with you. Chris?
I'm here to tell you about the new Blue Studio 5.0S with a 5-inch touchscreen, 3D gaming, an 8-megapixel camera to the back, a 2-megapixel camera to the front, of course 3G available from Digicel with Android Jelly Bean and HD video recording. But guess what? The best part is the price. At $299, you can get this at any Digicel outlet in Trinidad and Tobago.
Thanks, Chris. We'll be right back with more on Digicel Rising Stars. Welcome back to Digicel Rising Stars, brought to you in association with Blue. Remember to go over to your nearest Digicel store and check out the new range of cool and exciting handsets by Blue. We're halfway through tonight's 6 performers, so that means we've still got 3 great acts to come. Now remember, only 4 of tonight's 6 will make it through, so it's all up to you. And of course, the power of your vote. Let's go backstage to the Blue Room and meet Naida Andrews.
Thanks, Saraga. Naida, so I understand you work at the Ministry of Legal Affairs.
Yes.
You're doing a BSc in social work.
Yes.
You have 3 kids. You do yoga and Pilates.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you're in Digicel Rising Stars.
Yes.
How do you juggle all of that?
It's a challenge. It's really a challenge. But I try to practice excellent time management skills. And I pray a lot, so it works.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
All right, okay. So if you want to know a little bit more about Naida, check this out.
Hi, my name is Naida Andrews. I'm from Quarry Street in Laventille, and I'm 34 years old.
Ooh, ooh, my heart's racing, I'm shaking, caught up in the love we're making.
Well, my mother would always describe me as a noisy child. From small, I would be singing and making a lot of noise. But I think they really discovered that I had the ability to sing when I was about 5 or 6. You know, sitting down listening to Sesame Street and repeating everything that I hear, repeating every song on the radio. 'Cause I am a winner, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Singing is my motivation. And I will never surrender, for by God my faith is made stronger. I could see myself using the music, using the art form as a medium to really spread a positive message. You know, using it as a forum to advocate. Blessed love, Trinidad and Tobago. My name is Naida Andrews, and I will be singing If I Could by Regina Bell.
If I could, I'd protect you from the sadness in your eyes, give you courage in a world of compromise. Yes, I would, if I could, in a time and a place where you don't wanna be at. You don't have to walk along this road with me. My yesterday don't have to be your way. If I knew, I would try to change the world I brought you to. Now there is much more that I can do, but I would if I could. If I could.
Wow, now this young lady from Laventille has done her community proud. Judges, what do you think? Starting with you, Michael.
I think you could be the next Digicel Rising Star. What a beautiful voice. Oh my God, I think you covered all the criteria this evening to win this show. You have my support.
Yeah.
Johnny?
Go Glenda first.
If I had a list in front of me, I could go through and tick off poised, controlled. I don't want to say effortless because I saw you working, but the ease with which you worked your way through that song from emotion to emotion. I mean, seriously, that was, and the control. You know what I mean? The control, that was beautiful. Thank you. And I hope Trinidad and Tobago, Johnny, don't make it hard for me now.
I'll try not to. I'll try not to. First question I want to ask you is what inspired you to do this particular song?
Well, this song, I believe, represents the true expression of maternal love, and it was easy for me to relate to this song. You know, my biggest supporters are my children. So.
Oh, well, let me tell you something. That's great. What I wanted to say, what I wanted to add to that, you know, the difference that takes you to another level as a professional is when you're singing, knowing what you're singing about. A lot of people sing songs, but they don't know what they're doing, but they're actually storytellers. And when you get on that stage, you are telling a story in song. And when you bring it across the way that you just did and brought out all that emotion in people, that is a gift. And you are going to go very far in this competition.
All right, thank you very much, judges. And to you, TNT, it's not a question of if you could, indeed you can. You have the ability to make sure that Naida makes it through to the next round. And of course, help her on her journey to become the next Digicel Rising Star. You need to call or text the word VOTE to 7810. That's 7810 to vote for Naida Andrews. And you can start voting right now. It's time for our next contestant here on Digicel Rising Stars, Lakisha Kwamina, and she's in the blue room with Chris.
Thanks a lot, Sarala. Lakisha, so if you had to choose between soca and R&B, where would you go?
Definitely soca.
Definitely soca.
Yes.
Why?
Because I grew up on soca music. People like Ella Andel, Singing Sandra, Faye and Lyons. These are the people that I look up to in the music business. So
But you're singing an R&B song tonight, right?
with a soca beat.
Yes. I hope you're not giving away any secrets. All right, cool. So if you want to know a little bit more about Lakisha and her soca flavor, check this out.
My name is Lakisha Kwamina. I am from Sangre Grande originally. I moved from Sangre Grande 1 year ago to go to St. Augustine in order to pursue my studies and pursue my career in music. I am 31 years of age. I like aerobics exercises and singing.
Anybody could come and take a taste.
I started singing in primary school. I remember entering a calypso competition and getting the feel of that audience. I knew that this is something that I wanted to do in life.
Never knew what fool I was until I met you. Never knew I'd give my heart and you would be untrue.
After having my son, I decided that I have something else to live for now. So I've decided to pursue my passion in life, which is singing.
I was born to shine.
I would like to be on a Soca Monarch stage, vying for the Soca Monarch title 5 years from now. I am Lakisha Kwamina, and I will be singing Midnight Train to Georgia by Gladys Knight.
LA proved too much for the man, so he's leaving the life he's come to know. He said he's going back to find what's left of his world, the one he left behind not so long ago. He's leaving, hey, on that midnight train to Georgia. He said he's going back to a simpler place and time. And I'm gonna be right there on that midnight train to Georgia. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard.
All right, Lakisha, now, do you think that train was going to Georgia, or do you think it was going straight to the finals of Digicel Rising Stars? Huh? Judges, Michael?
Yes, man, I think that train really is heading down for the finals. I think you have a real powerful voice, and you showed it off in this song. The song you chose is perfect because it showed your real skill. I really enjoyed your performance, and I really wish you all the best.
Johnny.
And not meaning to be a wet rag, but I like the arrangement of this song. I can't say that I like the song for you, and definitely very, very bad pitching issues. I was listening, and there's a lot of work that needs to be done vocally. You didn't hear it?
No.
Well, then obviously you were in a different room.
No. Just
Well,
as you didn't hear your girl
I
a whole
heard,
tone
I
of.
heard. Getting back to the thing. This is my moment.
Go ahead.
I think you have great stage presence, but those are things that you need to work on. The pitching was definitely an issue, and I'm not too sure if this was the right song for you.
Glenda, this is your moment.
Lakisha, so you've decided you're going with that Caribbean sound. Yes, I think that is brilliant.
I agree.
Yeah, you took this and you made it your own. Caribbean is you, and you know you can take another person's work and make it your own. I love that, and I love the fact that you dared to do it. Yeah, and I didn't hear any tuning problems in there. Honestly, I love the spirit. I love the fact that you're making this your own. So I can't wait to hear what you're coming with next, because we're going to do some good work in here.
You zoned out because
Don't
you weren't
worry.
listening.
We will ignore Johnny.
Now, TNT, if you want to see Lakisha next week or even all the way through to the finals, then it's entirely up to you. You need to vote. And to do that, you need to call or text the word VOTE to 7811. Remember, you can vote from now until Saturday at noon, and you can vote as often as you like. So vote right now. Remember, the number to use is 7811 if you want Lakisha to be your Digicel Rising Star. Thanks, Lakisha. Now, don't go anywhere. We have tonight's final performer right after this break here on Digicel Rising Stars. Thank you so much for watching Digicel Rising Stars, brought to you in association with Blue. Head on over to your nearest Digicel store and check out the cool new phones. Now, Digicel Rising Stars is also brought to you by Liat and the Guardian Media Group. And of course, you're watching us right here on CNC3. Now, right now, it's time for us to meet our final contestant, the last of our 12 finalists. Well, she wasn't last, she's just performing last. But I'll let Chris in the blue room explain.
Thanks, Saraga. Now, Rochelle, you are pretty much the dark horse of the team.
You find so?
I think so. I mean, with the rapping more than singing.
Yeah.
You know, what is that like? You know, what is it like being a bit different among the rest of them?
Well, it's me. I do me. Rapping is my life. I love to write my music. I love to rap. So I just hope that the viewers appreciate it and they like it.
How about you give me a little quick rap now? Nah?
Okay.
Let's go.
Call me Rochelle Chaedo. Music's in my brains. Anything you saying, I make a playlist singing, rapping, dancing. Step to the side, here I come flowing through the night. When I'm here to stay. White, black, purple, blue. The color of your skin doesn't define you.
If you want to know a little bit more about Rochelle, check this out.
Hi, my name is Rochelle Chaedo. I'm from Aranguez and I love music, everything about it. How could it be little me had the power to be the best bee in the league? Yeah, inevitably, could it be little me? You was heckling me, now it's my turning on the regular league, yo. Singing to me is expressing any emotion that I feel. You know, if I feel down, if I feel happy, I just put it in words and sing out, rap out, and it all goes away. All the confusion goes away, and I just feel so much lighter about everything. Don't worry about me and who I fire. I get what I desire. It's my empire, and yes, I call the shots. I am the umpire. And my hobby is definitely writing music. Anything that I think of, if a rhyme comes in my head, just write it down. It could be anywhere. It could be on a napkin, on a ripped up piece of paper. Just write my lyrics down. And I will retire with the crown. Yes, no, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, clap for the heavyweight champ, me, but I couldn't do it all alone. My name is Rochelle Chaedo, and I'm going to be singing Can't Hold Us by Macklemore. Can't go back, this is a moment, tonight is a night, we'll find so we put our hands up. Loud the ceiling can't hold us. Yeah. Loud the ceiling can't hold us. Yo, return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up on a better set of getting on the internet and take a new hit. Get up. Fresh shot, pimp shot, walk here. Little bit of humble, little bit of conscious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, y'all can't copy up. Bad moonwalking. This here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway and we did it our way. Grown music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yet I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko with my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for this pounds. On my INDEPENDENT. Hustling. Can you go back? This is a moment. Tonight is a night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands. Yeah. And this is a moment. Tonight is a night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up. Loud the ceiling can't hold us. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, man.
All right, so she says you can't hold her, and tonight is the night. What do you think, Johnny?
You know what, I get always mesmerized because she brings such a different feel and vibe to this show, which is just so interesting. And where you really surprised me tonight, because I really thought that you were a lot more timid and a lot more laid back, and you came out here and I said, what? You're really getting on bad on this stage. And I think you have a long way to go. There's a couple of issues with the vocals that we can fix. And I know you got a little lost there somewhere in the track, but what I liked is the way you just kind of brought it back and you just, and that's very professional that you could still pull it together.
Glenda.
I wanted to, what is your performance experience to this point?
None.
None.
Wow.
Yeah. And only because, I can tell. What you do is natural, but you're going to have to work with her to really get her to understand about performance skills. Yes? So the juxtaposition you're doing with the rap and you're singing the song too, it's beautiful, but you have a lot of work to do.
Michael, are you ready to work with Rochelle? What are your thoughts?
Oh, I am all excited. Clearly, you have a very unique talent. And that is what I think is a refreshing change to this competition. If you look at all the artists, you would notice everybody, they have their own special talent. And it's very difficult to pick a winner. But you could shine because your talent is unique. And if you work on that which is your strength, and you match that with that vocals, I think we're going to knock them dead. And I think you have everything, you have what it takes. I'm really happy to be working with you.
Thanks, judges. And if you don't want to be the ceiling keeping Rochelle down, then you need to vote for her. To do that, you need to call 7812 or text the word VOTE, that's VOTE, to 7812. It's that simple and it's that easy. And you can start right now. Remember, 7812 for Rochelle Chaedo.
Thank you.
I hope you found your favorites, and if you like more than one, that's okay. You can vote for all of the contestants if you like. Just remember that only 4 of them will make it through to the next round, and it's you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, who will decide. Get ready, because in just a moment, I'm going to give you a reminder of tonight's contestants. Ready? Well, here they are.
Hey, yeah. Calypso, now go. Walk out the door, just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcomed anymore.
I write the songs that makes the whole world sing. I write the songs of love, special things.
Don't have to be your way. He said he's going back to a simpler place and time. And I'm gonna be right there.
Stay on my craft and stick around for this pounds on my INDEPENDENT. Hustling.
Trinidad and Tobago, you've now seen all 12 of our finalists, 6 last week, and of course, 6 tonight. Now only 8 of them will be performing on this stage next week, and that decision is entirely yours. They all want you to vote for them. They all need you to vote for them. So it's now your turn and your chance to control their destiny. It's time for you to vote. Remember, if you want to be part of our studio audience, just call our ticket hotline at 361-7025. I'm so glad you could join us tonight, and on behalf of our contestants, our judges, and of course, our sponsors, Digicel, Blue. By the way, remember to go check out those phones, all right? Liat and the Guardian Media Group, thank you so much for watching, and we hope you'll join us again next week Sunday at 7:30 p.m. to see who made it through to the top 8. Oh, so I guarantee you, we'll have a bit of a surprise in store next week for you. See you next week right here on Digicel Rising Stars. Good night.
Digicel, proud sponsor of Rising Stars.